Hello everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July, and I can't believe we're already in the second half of 2021. Boy, this year has really flown by. Markets for June, what can we say? Hitting new highs again. Markets were up 2.2%, or I should say the S&P 500 was up 2.2%, but all indexes were up as well. And really just once again, moving forward, and a lot of people are asking, what's causing this, what's pushing the market up, and definitely two things are moving the market right this moment, and they're the things that in July are really going to start to kind of show themselves. Number one is what we've been talking about all along, inflation, and just today the consumer price index came out, and it was up higher than it has been since 1991, which it was up 5.4%. When you look at the total consumer price index, but even more telling than that was the core index was up 4.1%, which that strips out food and energy, which can be a little more volatile, and so that's really just a pretty large number. So once again, the talk is whether this is temporary or transitory is the new word, or is this something that's lasting and going to be with us for a while. I really think this is a strong topic that we should talk about. So I'm going to do another video about inflation in the next few weeks, so be looking out for that. The other item that is coming about is earnings. And the market has priced in basically perfect earnings. And so the earnings season starts usually about 10 days after the quarter ends, and it always starts with the big banks. I think the banks are probably not the companies to look at, but we really want to be looking at manufacturing companies, companies that use goods and services and products, natural resources. Because with inflation, the real tale is going to be whether or not top line growth will probably look great. Sales are going to be off the charts. I was recently in Fort Worth, Texas, and I was talking with a business owner who owns a Western wear store. And he was saying that his store is selling 5 times the amount of goods that it did just prior to COVID. And he was asking me, Henry, why? Why are we seeing all of this, sales growth? And so I don't think that sales will be a problem for any company. People are out, people are shopping, people have cash in their hands. The real key is going to be bottom line growth, whether or not they're profitable, because it's costing so much more for transportation, for energy, for shipping, getting the raw goods. And so what will be interesting is whether or not those high sale numbers actually turn into high profitability numbers. And I think that's going to definitely drive the market. Obviously, we're just starting the earnings season, so in our next video next month, we'll come back and look at that and see what has actually taken place and if the market has reacted or not. One thing you do have to remember is it's not always higher earnings. Sometimes earnings can look fantastic, but what the companies tell you as is going to happen over the next quarter or two. Because always remember that the stock market is a leading indicator, essentially looking out 6 to 9 months. So if companies are saying, wow, things look great today, but prices are going up, wages are going up, expenses are getting higher, and earnings may not look quite as good in the next quarter or two, the market might start to react to that. So that's something else that we're watching quite closely, and want to make sure, obviously, that we're making the appropriate adjustments when we need to and when necessary. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a really wonderful summer, and I look forward to talking with you shortly. Thank you.